Hello, and welcome to another Candid Kandy. It feels wrong to say it, not like Candid Kandy. It feels wrong, I don't know. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about breakups. Never a fun subject, but I've had this question come up quite a few times, so I wanted to bring it up in a Candid Kandy. And dealing with a breakup can be really hard, depending on, how the breakup came about, what transpired, who did the breaking up. It's such an individual thing, but I can give you some generalizations and, how I've dealt with things. Obviously with my breakup with Roger, it was a mutual thing, sort of. I'm the one that brought it up, but we had talked about it and had come to the conclusion that it was probably best for us to separate for a while. And in the beginning, we both thought that, we would eventually get back together. But as we both were by ourselves and, living our own lives separately, we realized that we were just, we realized we were just better friends than we were anything. And so there were a lot of times when I was upset about it, because even though I was the one that brought it up, it still was a hard realization that my marriage was coming to an end. And for me, the way I get out of feeling like that is to surround myself with people who love me. And for me, that is my nephews, my sister. When I first moved out, I didn't allow anyone to baby me. And what I mean by that is I didn't ask anyone to come down. They would ask to come have dinner with me and I would refuse. I didn't want anyone to feel sorry for me. And I wanted to prove to myself that I was adult enough to do this and that I was doing the right thing. And so I didn't let anyone baby me, and I kind of wish that I had. I kind of wish that I had let my family support me like they wanted to, but they were pretty good about, not being too overly like, are you okay, are you okay, are you okay? And they were the same with Roger, to be honest. They would all text Roger and check on him, and because Roger's been family for 14 years and he's still family. My mom still calls him her son-in-law. I don't see Roger going away from the family. And I talked about this in my last Candid Kandy, that friends that come into the family are in the family. And I don't have a problem with that. I enjoy having Roger around. I enjoy his company. He's a really good friend. We can hang out and just have fun. And it's nice. We still have community property and stuff together, so there are some things that overlap, but it's not. We're basically two separate lives. And so that's how I dealt with that. Now, if someone cheats on you, I feel like that is a super, super hard breakup to take, because sometimes you don't know what's been happening and you don't understand why. You felt like you've been doing everything the right way and they just step out. And I feel like that one hurts pretty bad. And again, to get out of feeling so sad about it, find an activity or a group of people that make you happy. If you like to go bowling, go bowling. I don't get in the habit of drinking heavily or smoking heavily, or taking some kind of other drug. That's not a healthy way to deal with it. A healthy way to deal with it is to talk to people, to surround yourself with loved ones, and to just go on with your day. Sometimes you will just cry. Sometimes you'll cry in the middle of the day. It happens. And Sometimes you'll break down in the middle of the grocery store because you saw his favorite cereal. It's gonna happen. But eventually those breakdowns happen less and less and less. And one day you'll wake up and realize that you haven't thought about him or her. This goes both ways, but you know, they haven't crossed your mind in a couple days and you're like, wow, at one point I didn't think I could live without this person, and now I can. And it takes time, and it takes self-care, and you know, it's not easy. And by self-care, I mean making sure that you're okay, making sure that you are staying on top of your health and your medications, and you know, going to work and making sure you're showering, almost treating yourself like a baby, treating yourself like you're your own mom at this point. And you're like, come on, we gotta go shower, and we gotta brush our teeth, and we gotta clean the bedroom, you know, constantly telling yourself that even though it hurts so bad, that you have to keep going. You have to continue living, and you have to continue living without that person. And like I said, it takes time, but you can do it. Everyone has done it. If you think about it that way, I think it makes it a little easier. A breakup is something everyone goes through. A breakup is something that everyone has experienced and everyone has lived through. And I think that makes it a little easier to know that you're not alone. Now, if you are the cheater, or you have done something horrible to your partner, and that's why you guys broke up, then you need to reevaluate who you are as a person, and if you're ready for a relationship. Because in my experience, people that cheat were not actually ready for a relationship, and they felt like they got pulled into a relationship. And so if that was you, then you need to reevaluate where you are in your life. And I think it's healthy to take time to get to know yourself and reassure yourself that you are in a place to be able to give yourself to someone. And I think it's really important to, you know, again, self-care. Like, even if you're the breaker, you know? So I guess to sum this all up, find peace within yourself, take care of yourself, and surround yourself with people that care about you. And find something to take your mind off of it. If it's coloring, like I have a couple coloring books and some color pencils that when I really need to zone out and de-stress, I get those out. Or gaming, where gaming, where I don't have to think about anything but shooting zombies. And for me, gaming is a huge stress relief, because there's points where you can just be killing zombies and blah, and you're not thinking about anything else but killing zombies. And it takes you out of your own world for a little bit, and it lets you decompress and relax. And I honestly feel like my mental health would be a lot worse without gaming. And I know that sounds immature and, you know, just crazy, but I'm serious. If I've had a bad day at work, I go home and I boot up Left 4 Dead 2 and I go through the missions and I kill every zombie I can. And I honestly feel better. I honestly feel like a huge stress relief. And so during a breakup, I think it's important to get your mind out of the game sometimes. Get your mind out of the breakup game into the game. Does that make sense? My words. I don't speak English, apparently. Oh my goodness. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I love you guys. And if you're going through a heartbreak, know that I'm here for you. And I love you.